good. I do. Okay, okay. It's good. Jay Roberts might have to come right back. Stand by.
Somebody who like your shit. My bad, bro. How long? Hold on, I gotta figure out how to switch.
Yo, you're on, bro. You're on.
Okay, there we go. My bad.
Good,
I was
man.
trying to fit. Yeah, I don't know how to do this technology stuff, man.
No worries, man. I'm still learning, bro.
Yeah, what up?
What's good, Mike Bronto? Nice to meet you, man.
Chilling, man. I'm chilling. Yeah, you too, bro.
So how's your Friday night going, guys?
B gotta go to work, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but other than that, I think we just both woke up from naps. So I mean, it's going good so far.
Good, man. So you're fresh just for the interview then, right? Nice. So yeah, man. I think I've listened to your new project again like 10 times already, bro.
10 times?
Yeah, 10 times, man.
I don't even think I listened to it 10 times, man.
Bro, I go overboard. That's what I do here, you know. Like I actually analyze the music, you know. So that's part of it. So
yeah, that's good. Now you know what it is,
man.
though. Is because I record everything and I mix everything and whatever. So by the time I made most of the beats. Yeah. And by the time I'm done with that shit, like I'm done, yo. I've been listening to this album for 6 months already. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So that's how long it took to make. Cause I was gonna ask you guys.
Yo, I mean, we've been working on this shit for 2 years, man. To be honest.
Oh wow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like the video we shot that video like 2 years ago.
Okay. Okay. Really?
Yeah. If you look at my hair, you can tell it's kind of short back then.
Yeah. All right. Why 2 years? Is it because you guys were busy? You just couldn't.
Because we
find the schedule.
You know what I'm saying? We shot some shit that was futuristic. Then it would be like,
okay.
When we drop it, it's gonna be like, ooh, it looked like yesterday, but it wasn't.
Yo, I'll call you time travelers because you took me right back to between 90 to 94 with this project, man. For me, anyways. And I love it personally.
Wow. I appreciate that.
Was it a conscious decision? Like, how did you end up with the sound? I want to talk about the beats first because they're like a big star of the show here, man. So, how did the sound come together? And did you consciously try and keep it in a certain type of sound?
Nah, not specifically, man.
You know, my answer to that question would be, how do we end up with the sound? LL Cool J, Boot Camp Click, Trial Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? Like, just that whole era of music that was crazy. It was, you know what I'm saying, raw, real hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be yourself individual. It was about, you know what I'm saying, not taking everybody else's look or sound or whatever and just coming with your own style that can't be replicated.
I was gonna come here and tell everyone watching. To me, it reminds me the closest thing, Alcoholics, like a classic Alcoholics album, like the funness of the bars and the beats bang. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that. I was a big Alcoholics fan. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, of course. And you know what, AJ, Mike Bronto, if you told me it was produced by one like super producer, one dude, I would have believed you, because to me it's that cohesive.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
You know what? I gravitate towards a specific kind of beat, and I think that I kind of picked most of the beats. If not picked them, like suggested, like from a pool of these beats, and then we kind of agreed.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, I kind of always gravitate towards a style of beats, you know, that I like. So.
You said you produced 4 of them, right, AJ? Is that right?
I don't know the exact count, but yeah, I think I produced a majority of the album. I think there was 3 from Keto Beats, there was 2 from Covert, and then the rest I produced them.
Right. Did you put the 4 together and feel like you built some sort of sound before you reached out, or like it was just all over the place? Like people would give you beats, you'd make a few. Was there any method to the madness of the sound?
Well, I kind of knew that I didn't want to produce the whole album.
Right.
You know what I mean? I knew that I wanted like some other sound in there. So I specifically reached out to Cove, or he reached out to me. I'm not sure how it went, but he started feeding me beats, and I just started picking from them. And the same thing with Keto, man. I had met Keto on a message board on Facebook, and I really liked his beats, and we just kind of built from there. And I heard the first one, Slimy. That's the first beat I ever got from him, and I just knew that it sounded like me and him. You know what I'm saying? It reminded me of like some old school. It reminded me of some like old school Rockweiler. So I was like, yeah.
It's a couple of the beats for sure, for me at least. But did you guys try and take it back? Like, have you made an album before together? Because you called it Again, as if you guys are getting together again. So
So to that. So I'm gonna say, first of all, people think Reverb Nation is dead, but it's not. It's like a time machine. It's like a crystal ball, whatever.
Right.
So yeah, Colossus. He's a wonderful producer. Dude, I used to work with him back in the days when I was new to Buffalo my first time around. And he was doing some projects, and he just happened to see me in the corner one day writing, and came over like, man, you MC? You know, he asked me some questions. He's like, man, I make some beats. We should link up.
Right.
And, you know, maybe like the next day, you know, he gave me a ride to the crib, showed me what his setup. I don't know, AJ might have even been there that day or came through or something like that. I feel like that first time he took me, I met him. And you know what I'm saying? He introduced me to what he was doing. And from there, you know, that was the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
But the title Again, have you guys have worked together in the past, or was it, I read it was 25 years in the making or something, or like
he was doing tapes here in Buffalo. So the first one was called the Adamantium Project, right?
Yeah, it was like a compilation project.
Yeah, compilation project. And then Claustrophobia was the second joint that he had, but that had all types of MCs from Buffalo, upstate dudes. You know what I'm saying? Cool Tide. You know, Malek and Slice, like, or just all types. You know, I mean, there's so many different names that I could go on and name, but like from that late 90s, you know, coming into 2000s, you know, era of like Buffalo hip hop where people was doing shows, you know, Broadway Joes, all that was just
you know what it is. It's like during that era, man, like me and him kind of gravitated towards each other, and like we was doing a compilation, but me and him always kind of ended up on the same songs together.
Right.
So much so that it almost became like an impromptu group. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we would always perform together, like we just
traveled around. We did everything together. We go on shows at the schools, you know, whatever we was doing at the time.
Yeah, we got booed off stage together once, man.
Off stage one time, yeah, I remember that.
Wow. In terms of your chemistry on the tracks, I feel like you guys just kept it at a fun level with the bars, like very repeatable shit. Like I find myself rapping the bars out loud quite a bit. But I have to say AJ came with some sniper-like bars in between as well, man. I'm gonna quote a couple of your bars, AJ, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Particularly today, this is the one that caught me. Okay, I am not black, I'm OJ, or better yet, OJ. Bumping no Vaseline, sliding into home base. Me and my mafioles sit around and make money most days. Get chips and fresh guacamole. Grab a bull by the horns like Ole. I love that shit. It's like it's lyricism, but it's repeatable. It's fun. You know what I'm saying?
That's that, right?
That was
cool. Thank you.
Appreciate it. One day back in the days, we was in the car. We both talking to each other like, "Man, you gonna blow first." He's like, "Man, you gonna blow first." I was like, "Nah, man, you gonna blow first." I think we was smoking a joint, writing a song or something. Just we used to give our bars to each other. Yo, what you think about this? Think about this, So that's where chemistry and cohesiveness come from too. Is put our minds together. So. Yeah.
What's your outlook on the music, guys, at this point? Like, well, first of all, what's the response? Why don't we start there, actually, compared to your other projects?
To be real honest, you've heard some of my other work, so this one is particularly different. And to be real honest, this one is probably closest to what I naturally do.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So, but it's been real good, man. We've got none but good feedback. I haven't gotten one bad piece of nugget yet.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I was hoping. I'm not gonna say I expected it to do well, but I was hoping that this was gonna be, a good release. But I only did one project on my own previous to this. It wasn't actually that long ago, so y'all can go back and check it. And that wasn't it didn't do what I expected, but I know that I also didn't have any kind of promotion behind it. I didn't push it hard or anything like that. So, but man, this is doing pretty well so far. And it's just the beginning, man. It just came out.
Yeah, man. It's not like we got a machine behind us, man.
Of course.
We doing all this ourselves, man. So any little nugget of love that we get is welcome because this is all grassroots,
It's all love. I do this, what I'm doing now, with no expectations, bro. Per se, what I'm doing, I just love doing it. So that's me. Anyways,
the thing with people like us is that we gonna be doing this regardless of whether it's a job, whether it's a paycheck, because it's something that we do. You know what I mean? I do this because I like to do it. You know what I mean?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like as far as my career, I kind of feel like Captain America that came out the ice. I stopped rapping for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I left Buffalo in 2000. I think I met Colossus in '98. Left Buffalo in 2000.
What up, Cole?
Rapping from that point all the way up for 13 years.
Right.
And I came back to Buffalo and kind of restarted with the music, but it was like I didn't really burn the gas out the tank. It was just on pause for a long time, and now, you know what I'm saying? I'm back.
It's a very common story with COVID, right? Even me, same story. But I'm retired, bro, from rapping. I'm retired, bro. I'm good.
Oh, damn, you just popped out to the song on me real quick and then you retired, man?
Bro, I was dropping for 2 years, bro. It wasn't just you, but you're one of the only MCs that actually finished the collab with me, bro. So I respect you for that. And I didn't know who you were in the Buffalo scene at all. Yeah. I just heard your project with Tallyhood, Collingwood and Palmetto, and I'm like, this guy's dope. Let me reach out. Maybe he'll do a track with me. Yeah. And we did it in pretty quick time. So this is almost some homie shit, AJ. I know what you're capable of, and I'm like, come on, man. Let's get on the show and talk about it.
Yeah, man. I remember just seeing you driving around freestyling in the car, and I thought that, hey, I'm like, yo, this dude reminds me of myself, man, because I used to do that,
Right, yeah. Yeah, man. How are we doing for time, by the way? I can't see the time. What time is it? You guys know?
Halfway through. Yeah, it's 10:16.
All right. Couple more questions, guys. So in terms of features, is it all Buffalo here in terms of MCs? Hassan, Mackie, Andale, Pizzi? How do you say it?
Andale Pizzi. That boy.
Okay, and Bogustus?
Yeah. Hassan Mackie is from Rochester, which,
right.
If you're not familiar, which is, I don't know, maybe an hour away from here.
I'm familiar, yeah.
Yeah.
All of them are sharp on the mic, so good features.
Yeah.
And the producers, you got Ill Tone Cove, Keto Beats, is that Buffalo?
Yeah, all them dudes is from Buffalo. Here, I would like to just interject though that there was a mix-up and Ill Tone did not make that beat. The thing is that I had got beats from so many different producers, and as we was like making the album, I had planned on using a couple Ill Tone beats for it, but I don't know what happened. We just never ended up using them. And then the one beat, I couldn't remember whose beat it was. And nobody wanted to take credit for it. So I'm like, it must have been one of Ill Tone's beats, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it ended up not being his. And that beat is also from Keto Beats.
Got it. Side question, are you guys going to go out and perform with this shit, or what do you guys think, or just keep it online?
I mean, I don't know. It's not like we have anything lined up or anything.
Yeah. For the time being, you know what I'm saying? Things will kind of, I think, open up as they roll out, you know. But we kind of let the music saturate a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll start coming.
Got it. I'm going to shift to another question. Back to AJ. What happened to your show, man? You had a show. What was it called? About the beats.
Oh, the downbeat. It's still in circulation, man. As you know, like it's tough. I wanted to have this thing be like a monthly thing.
Yeah.
And maybe I was just a little overreaching, man, because I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm working on my I have a family. I got responsibility, so it's like I can't do everything, but I do plan to do some more episodes. I do plan, because that is a passion project of mine. I'm not gonna totally abandon that, but I don't know if a monthly format is gonna work. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine it's a lot of work, the editing and shit. Like, what I do here, it's low-key. Like, I don't have a fancy background. I just keep it conversational, man. That's my show, and I'm able to pull it off, you know what I'm saying? So, I just enjoy it,
like that. Yo, and also, I would like to also add, man, that I really fuck with Shotty. Shotty 315. Yeah. Through you, and that other dude, Paul something or another.
Jigsaw Paul?
Jigsaw Paul, yeah.
Dude.
Too, yo.
I'm happy, man, because I like picking out artists I think that are cut from a certain like cloth, naturally being able to do this MC shit, this artistry shit, and when artists like you also fuck with it, it lets me know I got a good ear, you know what I mean? So I'm happy to hear it.
So through your show, like I've been introduced to some other things that like particularly maybe I wouldn't have heard about.
I'm happy to hear that. You know what's dope? Both Jigsaw and Shotty have sent me their albums before they came out. Like they fuck with me that much that they're sending me their work, which to me is dope. That they trust me like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever want to send me something to give you an opinion, I'm all ears, bro. Just let me know. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So and you know what's funny? I keep returning this show to Buffalo. You know who I've spoken to in Buffalo at this point?
I know you spoke to L Biz, the other
Pretty Bully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and L Biz chopped it up for 2 hours about his 20 years in this music. I peeped a lot of his catalog. Pretty Bully. We chopped it up for an hour. Who else? I almost collabed with your boy H2O Aquaman.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm cool with Cove. So it's like, I don't know, man. I keep coming back to Buffalo, bro. Like, you guys got some talent over here.
That's where the dope is at.
Yeah, there's a large pot here. You know what I'm saying? And it used to be a lot more connected than it is now, but you know, there still is a very large pot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I'm from New York City, and when I came here back in the late 90s, I was like kind of surprised, you know, at the more time I spent, like the more I saw, like, man, it's like so many seeds of talent here. It's just, you know, this thing like flourish. And then when I left Buffalo and I was traveling, you know, I lived down like in Maryland near DC, moving to just different places, Miami, all that. I would be like, yo, Buffalo got a lot of talent. People just don't know because, you know, it ain't no light. It ain't nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of that talent, that dope, that fresh, you know what I'm saying? It's still here. Like, it ain't.
I feel like I'm from Toronto, right? I live an hour outside Toronto at this point. But I feel like the stories of Toronto and Buffalo, they kind of in some way overlap in terms of like trying to gain respect through the 90s. You know, it was a long journey for Toronto anyways. So, yeah, man. But you know what? I don't want to hold you too long, Mike Bronto. I know you got shit to do. I just want to tell you guys I'm a fan of the album. You know what I mean? Good job. I'm still going to bump it a few more times for sure. Yeah. And maybe we'll talk again soon.
The summertime coming and all that, you got to play with the windows down and the bass up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly. I got to show these youngins what real fucking hip hop is about when I drive by. You know what I'm saying? So,
so the album is called again. Make sure everybody listening, y'all go on platforms and stream that joint. Run the numbers up.
Mike Bronto and they know again.
Anything else before we depart?
Man, hopefully we get to see you again soon, man.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna keep working, man.
You know? Yeah, that's it.
Dope.
You know,
Dope. All right, man. Have a great weekend and take care. Peace. Peace.
Peace, man. You're gonna have to shut it off because I don't